Welcome to the channel. I'm Cynthia. I'm a paid media strategist and growth consultant. And today we are here reviewing skill sets needed to hit 10K months as a digital marketer. This is part one of a three-part series that I created to guide you to get to and past 10K months as a digital marketing strategist. So enjoy. Hey folks, today we're going to talk about how to get to 10K months as a digital marketer. I'm Cynthia. I'm a paid media consultant and I earn anywhere between 30 and 40K months managing and working with a small select amount of DTC brands. And I'm here to teach you to do the same. So the way that I laid this out is really this three-pronged approach to 10K months. And it mainly, if you were to boil it down, consists of mastery of the skill set, personal branding, and then business fundamentals. So initially with the skill set, you want to have a deep understanding of marketing fundamentals. Again, people think like, oh, let me just take this Facebook ads course. Let me just take this Google ads course. Let me take this SEO course and I'm ready to go. And I'm telling you right now, it's not that easy. Marketing and understanding marketing fundamentals and to actually get really fucking nasty at it where you're getting paid well over six figures and the skill set is compounding requires so much more in-depth knowledge. I like to call these like adjacent skill sets. For example, I'm really fucking nasty at paid media, right? I don't base that skill set alone on just understanding the Facebook ads platform. It's understanding consumer psychology, it's understanding basic statistics, data analytics, or machine learning and how that interacts with digital marketing, right? Plus, like, let's say CRO and writing, like basic writing skills, right? You really want to have a deep understanding of consumer psychology. So when I started off in my digital marketing career, I really needed to understand basic consumer psychology. I started off with, it's one of my favorite books that I reread every quarter. It's called Influence by Robert Cialdini. It's a really awesome book that lays down some main principles in order to get someone, to influence them to buy. What is the basis of motivation? How do you get someone to perform a specific action? It's a really deadly book if you really apply all of those principles. But just in general, that's what we use like in a marketing funnel. We're trying to influence people to do a specific action. On a landing page, we're influencing people. On an ad, we're trying to get them to buy. What are the steps in order to do so? That's a really great book to start with. There's thousands of other books out there. I would say if you're just starting off, keep it simple for yourself. This one was my favorite. There's a couple of others as well, but Influence by Robert Cialdini is a really great one to understand, like just basic human behavior. Another really big foundational skill set that everyone should master if you're in the field of marketing in general is writing. A great book for me, there are two books actually. One is Stephen King's On Writing. It has nothing to do with marketing, but for me, it just showed me the discipline aspect of getting better at a craft. Stephen King writes every single day, like that's why he's a master at what he does, which is like a similar concept to Malcolm Gladwell's book, Outliers, right? The 10,000 hour principle. You do something for 10,000 hours, you're gonna get good at it. It's just such a great book. He's a fucking genius. And then also Everybody Writes by Ann Handley. Amazing book. Highly recommend that if you're trying to get better in writing. You're looking to get mastery of a specific skill set within digital marketing, start with writing. So Everybody Writes is a really great first start. You need to understand basic stats. We deal with percentages, guys, all the time. You need to understand the difference in two different data sets, if there is a lift or there's not a lift. Again, basic stats, nothing crazy. I'm not doing calculus on a daily basis. I'm doing like pivot tables, and I guess like the most complex calculations are ones related to profitability, but just download a calculator somewhere. I mean, it gets more complex than that, but basic stats, right? You could take a couple of YouTube courses for free or pay like $10 for a Udemy course. That's what I did when I first started. I just want to understand basic stats. I really didn't pay attention in college for me, so I redid it and I kind of had this lens of why I actually needed to use it, so it became more practical and it actually stuck. Crazy concept. Another really important skill set to understand marketing and digital marketing as a whole, to become excellent at it, would be understanding the intersection between digital marketing and machine learning. How are we incorporating machine learning? What is like the basis of machine learning? Understanding that core principle is absolutely massive. Specifically for media buyers, we are leveraging machine learning in every way. You know, Google, the majority of my accounts are leveraging automated bidding strategies, right? Used to be like a huge topic of contention, like back in 2015. No one trusted it. Now it's just the way. So how does that work? How do we understand it and distill it? How can we use it to our advantage? Two books that I recommend. One is by my former mentor. I worked with him at Adventure Media. He's amazing. Please follow him on LinkedIn and on Twitter. Join or Die by Patrick Gilbert. Excellent book. Great for beginners. Great for anyone who's an enthusiast in the space within marketing. And then also Digital Marketing in the AI World by Frederick Valleys. He's the king. He's the GOAT. You know, Frederick Valleys, he was one of like the first 5 employees of Google. So he knows his stuff, right? He's also the CEO of Optimizer, and I was recently featured on one of his podcast episodes, so definitely check that out. And then lastly, I would say CRO, and I'm sure there's, comment below if I missed a skill set that you think is really important for mastery of digital marketing or paid media, whatever the case is. So for CRO, understanding basic UX is, I think, crucial. A lot of the optimizations that I make for all of my clients, they are generally outside of the paid media account. If I'm either critiquing the creatives itself or I'm critiquing the landing page. So understanding like the basic principles of user behavior on a website and how to optimize for an actual conversion goal is really big in this space. And you're gonna definitely need that. So the books that I recommend, I really love Don't Make Me Think by Stephen Krug, really great book. And also I recommend that you follow Dylan Ander on Twitter. He's amazing for CRO. I recently attended the Triple L Whaleys and I saw him talk, and then we had breakfast for the Foxwell founders. So yeah, definitely check those 2 resources out. And then lastly, right, I mentioned all of these auxiliary skill sets that are crucial for the foundational understanding of digital marketing and especially paid media. Then comes the technicals of understanding how the Google Ads platform works, right? And also the Facebook ads platform. And I think if you understand how Meta works, and I'm using Facebook and Meta interchangeably here, you would understand pretty easily how Pinterest works through a YouTube video. You will understand pretty easily how TikTok works, through a YouTube video. You go through the back end and it's the same build out. But these 2 behemoths, Google Ads and Meta, notice how I mentioned that towards the end because I think the technicals are very easy to learn. It's how do you make it stick? And it's understanding those principles and the main marketing foundation of what exactly are we doing here? Having that strategic mindset of actually capturing someone's attention and then converting them, right? I'm making it sound really simple, but at the core, that's really what it is. And then you delve in and then hear all the technicals. So that's my approach to understanding the skill set itself, is to go deep and then leave the technicals for the last piece, prioritizing the foundationals. So for understanding the platform itself, I would say for Google Ads, some of my favorite people to follow and their resources, and I'm not getting anything out of this, so this is purely just from people that I follow and that I like. I like Ed Leak a lot, and also Kirk Williams. Kirk Williams is really big on e-commerce in general, Google Ads for e-commerce. And then Ed Leak, he's kind of broad, he does a little bit of everything, but his God tier ads course is amazing. That, and then also for Facebook ads, I recommend Foxwell courses. And what's even better is actually completely free content from my friend Dara. She's amazing. Dara Denny's YouTube channel. Her content is better than most of your favorite gurus, $1,000 course, and it's completely free. So the content that she puts out, there's YouTube videos that she puts out for free on actually building a campaign. She really goes into the crux of building out a solid creative strategy. What metrics are you looking at? How are you optimizing for your specific conversion goals, which is purchase, because she mainly talks about D2C. So I highly recommend her YouTube channel. She's incredible. The content is free, so you're literally you're ridiculous if you're not following her. So go check her out, and I'll put her information in the description below. Okay, so taking a step back, that's just the skill set. piece, right? Again, there's 3 parts to this, 3 components. So the skill set, and now into the personal branding piece. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I will be producing more content, so if you can help me out, support the channel, please hit the like button. Again, comment if you want to see something in the near future, as we are going all in on this. So thank you so much for your support, and take care. Ciao.